Welcome everyone. My name's Talon and this is Sorta Drift Garage. Thank you for stopping by and taking a look at my channel. This is a fresh new YouTube. I don't really know what I'm doing and I don't know if I'm gonna get any better, but bear with me. This channel is gonna consist of mostly sort of drifting. There'll be a couple other things. I snowboard and do a couple other things. You'll probably see a couple of that and here and there, maybe on some daily vlogs if I decide to. But for the majority, it's just gonna be drift oriented and what I do to go drifting, really. I mean, I've been doing this for, I think I started back in like 2019, 2018. I've always been a fan of drifting ever since I saw my first drift event before I could even drive. And then I decided to get my license at the young, crisp age of 17 because you failed a bunch and then you just get it at 17. So after I got my license, I pretty much just had like crappy little cars to get me to and from work and whatnot. And then finally, I acquired my first drift vehicle, which was a 1992 Mitsubishi Mighty Max, of all things, mini truck. Yeah. Worst platform to probably start out with. Yeah, don't do that. Just save up your bucks, buy like a 350Z, E46, E36, fucking 240, whatever. Don't get a truck. They're fun. They're awesome. It's like driving a big ass go-kart. I loved it. But I can put some clips up here and you will see what the struggle was. Yeah, no power steering, 92 horsepower, no angle kit. The first year I was just on drop blocks and cut springs, so you can imagine that was terrible. The year after, I said, let's get into this a little more, and I decided to 4-link the truck. 4-linking it was a better idea, but still wasn't all the way there, so I just drove it and drove the heart out of it, really. I just drove the piss out of that truck until it blew up. Mitsubishi, we're blowing up. And so the last event, I had my truck there. I had a buddy of mine let me drive his 240Z with an RB. Shout out to you, John. I can put his handle up here if he wants me to. But man, his car was and is beautiful. It is, just drop dead gorgeous 240, like not any typical run-of-the-mill 240. This is a fucking hard top convertible 240. Yeah, man grafted hard top onto his 240. He said, fuck that vinyl pleather top. Nope, we're going hard top. And it looks sweet. But back to the story. He gave me the keys to the car. He said, I'll take 2 laps in your truck and you can take 2 laps in my car. And I was like, fucking deal, dude. You could blow up my truck, crash it. I do not care. Your car compared to my truck is nothing. So when I got the keys to that RB, which mind you, is a 240 RB swapped with Wisefab. So this thing was built. It looked clean too. And it was real nerve-wracking not to try to drop 3-piece wheels off into the dirt. So I have a couple clips of that. And by the end of that run, I was hooked. I couldn't get into the truck anymore. So here we are now, currently in the stages of the final stages actually, of building my drift car. It's nothing too fancy, but it's definitely a lot better than the truck. And I'll give you a little preview of that here right now. Well, here it is. It is a 1979 Fox body notchback Mustang. Yep. I got a good steal of a deal on the shell. I had the engine and transmission. So I was just like, you know what, might as well get a shell. And I did not want the hatchback. If I was gonna get a Mustang, it wasn't gonna be a hatchback Fox body. I'm nothing against them, I just don't like them. I want a trunk. So starting from the trunk, we took out the nubby fuel cell that wasn't even in it, and I put a plastic fuel tank in there. Shout out to Jegs. And then we routed all the fuel lines. Fuel lines are done. It's in another video I have on my channel. Thank you to everyone that is on this sticker wall here, especially Scott Edie. And so here's my interior. Nothing too fancy. Let's see. So just a cheap eBay wheel. Nothing too crazy. I didn't really want to get too crazy on the wheel yet. Dash I just recently got in there, which was pretty sweet. Took it out of a parts car that I have laying around. and just a singular bucket here, fixed bucket. That's a first time ever for me too as well. Custom harness bar, shout out to my friend Han Solo Customs. Fucking came in clutch with that, and also sweet bash bars. I'll let you see those here in another episode when my bumper gets ripped off in a drift event. But onto the power plant, nothing too crazy. Just regular old 5.0 Fox body 302. It is out of a 95 SN95. That's why the intake is a little bit different than the regular Fox bodies, where they're just straight out to the side like that one. But for the most part, yeah, it's dirty. I know I pulled it out of like a junk car of all things, but you know, it's just the key to drifting to save money when you're starting out, I think. Got some 10 wide XXRs, nothing fancy. Wouldn't be surprised if I broke them. But let me get my flashlight out again. Let's get to the goods. I've equipped it with a quick angle kit from Scott Eady Racing Development. Shout out to those guys, they're fucking great. A1 customer service. I couldn't ask for a better company to represent, or well, represent their product. It is just magnificent in every way. Pink Godspeed coilovers, because I ain't BC expensive yet, you know. I ain't that good. Nothing too crazy, just trying to go for a simple seat time car. And I guess a Stallion is a Mustang, right? I mean, hey, seat time Stallion, Mustang, I think it works out. So yeah, that was a little just preview of my car. I plan to have more videos of it in this building's process, but right now, like I said, dude, this is a new to me thing, doing the YouTube. So I hopefully get better. I hopefully have a lot more followers and viewers. I would appreciate that, so you guys can come with me on my adventures and maybe one day drive IRL with me if you ever see me around. It'd be really, really cool to do that. I do a lot of sim drifting, so I haven't even driven since my sim. Blew up the truck, went to sim, and then from sim I'm here. So we'll see how that translates. But yeah, I would love to see you guys in real life and get some doors. It'd be awesome. Until then, my next episode is probably gonna be a little bit more mechanical oriented, none of this introduction, staring at the camera stuff. I mean, I'll try to as much as I can, but I'm not the best at it, as you can probably tell already. What can I say? I'm an awkward person. I'm more getting gritty than talking viddy. So, till then, I appreciate you guys following and coming out and seeing this video and wasting your time with me. I appreciate that. And on that note, we're gonna get to work.